So, part 2 of the betrayal. I had to go into, and then the card I pull is the Lovers. The card that flips over is the Lovers. So, as I talk, I'm gonna continue, I guess, to do my reading as I'm doing this. I know, that love exists within this connection, but I had to take my own advice. I should have really, like I said, I failed my test because I went off and I called his job and everything, and that's just, unnecessary. I could have just taken being cut off, but I didn't because I felt like I deserved an answer. I did nothing to deserve that, nothing at all. Now, yeah, I said I was going to throw his clothes away, but he knew I would do that. When he got his clothes, they were in better shape than he got them. They were folded and put into a bin. I bought bins. I couldn't even afford them. And I bought a bin and I put his stuff in it. And I organized all his stuff really neatly. I don't know. But as far as I know, I was being compassionate. And I knew I was being in a strength moment because it wasn't taken away from my responsibilities to help him. If it was taken away from me like it used to, 111, as I say that, if it was taken away from me like it used to, then it would have felt different. But it felt like I was really being nurturing towards somebody. But again, somebody in addictions, they don't get that. They don't understand. They don't care about consequences. They don't care about their actions. They don't care who they hurt. They don't. So it wasn't at that point I realized I passed my test because I didn't give more than I had. I didn't give more than I could. My whole thing was I thought we were going to be going on the paths of us because I gave my last $10 to buy him a bin to put his clothes in because she had thrown his clothes all over. So I gave my last 10, and I'm thinking, well, he has a job. I know he's got me. He's going to at least, help me during the times that I need him because I've helped him during the times that he needs me. And to be cut off like I don't matter, it broke my heart. So I retaliated, and I tried to betray him in addition to. And that was the wrong way. I'm only telling you guys this because, I know it happens. When I give you guys these readings, it's a collective message, but sometimes, it resonates with me as well. Like, for those that need advice, I tell you, like I said, in the tower moment, I was like, brace yourself. It's going to be a tower moment. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, tower. Instead of bracing myself, I jumped out the freaking window when that happened. But thankfully, God caught me. I've been fasting, like I said. And during my fast, the craziest thing is, I wanted to break my fast yesterday. Last night, when all of this stuff happened, I wanted to break my fast because those words hurt me so bad. I wanted to start light so I can only eat at 7. So I heated my food up around 8 p.m. I wasn't even hungry, but I hadn't eaten all day. So obviously I was a little teeny hungry by then. And so I wanted some soda, and I'm like off soda. I can only drink water and tea that doesn't have anything in it, like tea bag tea, tea. That's it. So, I stuck to my fast. And then I was like, man, Jessica would have went and grabbed a bottle, or, my sister had some wine at the house. I would have grabbed some wine, all kinds of things. But I realized that the battle between the heart and the mind are different. And I also understood at that point that it was spiritual warfare at that point. I am going through a lot of spiritual warfare. Be it somebody putting spells on me, trying to send me that evil eye, trying to hate me. I didn't even know who the girl was until that whole debacle happened with her throwing his stuff out, and I still didn't know who she was. He just happened to have a piece of a cardboard box that she put some of his stuff in, and I'm like, oh, that's her name. I don't know nothing about her. Then he told me, like, during Thanksgiving, he talked about her and told me, well, he didn't talk about her, but he just told me that he met her before me, but he wished he could go back to, before meeting her, so, with me, and all that kind of other stuff. Look, and then with me, he was like, yeah, you're my soulmate. The Emperor comes out, and the Six of Cups is like that soulmate energy that the Emperor is the one who protects. He makes all the good decisions and whatever. But anyways, so yesterday was hard for me. I was denied some things that I really wanted as far as financial. And on top of that, I was denied, the hope of a relationship that I really, really wanted. But I, and all in all, I know I deserve what I deserve. I deserve a person that's going to treat me the best way. I deserve someone who's not going to let me down. I deserve someone who's not going to hurt me, and until that person comes back as a new person, because they can't be that old person. Too much has happened. Too much betrayal has happened. It's either got to be someone new or they have to be a completely new person like I've become. And so, to be honest, I rendered an apology. I did. I gave him an apology because I was like, I emailed him because obviously I can't call him. I said, I'm sorry for trying to betray you, and I'm sorry for being so hurt that I went back to my old self. And I hope that you accept my apology, because what happened in the past, we used to always go through things, me and him, and we never apologized to each other. We just piled it up. So I decided to do my due diligence and do my part on that. And that really healed me in a lot of ways, because it made me feel like, I've become a bigger person. I've become a better person. I didn't force this. I didn't make this happen. I didn't deserve this. And, the only thing I can do is put a lesson out there. And one thing I prayed about and came to the conclusion of is these lessons, especially because I have a platform, aren't just for me. They're for other people, to help you guys out too. Life isn't a bed of roses, And the biggest point and the reason why I do this for Jess Dream is to help you guys. The reason why I get on live is to help you guys. The reason why I give advice and, pull cards and give different scenarios and situations and stuff. That's why I do situation, action, outcome a lot. Those are my favorite scenarios to do, because I need you guys to know what the action is to do. Because, anybody can give a reading, but the action is the most important part. The outcome can change based on your actions. So, based on my actions yesterday, I failed a section of my test, but I passed the test. Now I got this test back with all these corrections on, next time don't do this. Red dot, red circle, red X, So now I know. Anyways, I also had to get to the point where I knew that how could an unhealed person like himself try to take care of me? They can't even take care of themselves right now. Doesn't have a place. Doesn't, even if he did go back to her, there's chaos over there. He tried to bring chaos into my life until the chaos stops, or if it never stops, then I have to move on. Either way, I have to let go. Either way, I have to let go and be free and let go, because no life can stop based on somebody else's actions. If this person wants to continue in that, I can't stop my life to stop, try to help them with that. Either way, I have to let go. So that's my advice to you guys. If you guys are going through these tower moments, if you guys are going through these hardships, if you guys are going through this pain and this hurt and these things that I experienced, and I experienced these things in my life too. My situation is Six of Swords. That's moving on to calmer waters, the end of a difficult situation. Okay, you guys? I'm going to end this with a reading for myself so I can just be at peace. What's my actionable item? What is my action, Father? My action. Oh. My action is the King of Wands. King of Wands is that person who's very, very decisive, very, very in control of their passion. Go after your passion. Very, very much so taking advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. So going after my passion is where I need to be at this point, and not really in this energy. What's the outcome once I go after my passion and my dreams and my ideals and my understandings? God, what's my outcome? Nine of Cups, wish come true. Nine of Cups, wishes come true. And that means everything. Those are 9 cups. Those are different scenarios in every different way. And it's going to happen fast. The Chariot comes up. The Chariot, as long as I have the willpower and the determination to keep going, then it will keep going. I also kind of want to do, I'm going to do messages of love real quick, just to wrap this up. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Maybe so, maybe not. I'm not even sure if he saw my email, but all I know is that, I've forgiven myself, which is important. It's important to forgive yourself and go easy on yourself when you mess up. Something flipped over. Protect it. You are safe and divinely guided. Protect it. I've been praying a lot too, guys. So I really, really, I'm thankful to see that card. And give me one more, Father. Unplug. Work less will help strengthen your relationship. So working less on this. Letting go. Let go. This person is in your life to teach you a lesson, a spiritual lesson, and I just got it. Interference, though.